Hey, I have a dream. I have a dream, and that dream is that all of us shall rise. Not just our sports people, not just young university students, uh, when that time comes for them to be in unison, not just people in the music fraternity, and not just when it is to our convenience, but I have a dream that our parliament will rise, yeah, and represent us, that our security people will rise and protect us. Yeah? That our parents will rise and stop having better hairstyles than the children. Yeah? Right? Burn 'em, pure fire burn for the mothers I'm continuously seeing on the road looking better than their daughters. Yeah? Yeah, man. Straight up thing. I am not going round no corner. Yeah? We shall rise. But of course, yeah, we're heading towards the second 50. And as we get there, we have to do reflections. Yeah? And as I say to you, I have a dream. And my dream is very serious. Because my dream did not come after I've had some food, so it's not a nightmare. Yeah? And it hasn't come as a matter of just repeat. As you know, much of your dreams is just a repeat of what you've been thinking throughout the day. My dream is deep reflection. I'd love to be able to see a society that reflects on its children. I've had major wars with mothers who, as soon as you see them, they're well kept, they're clean, their hairstyles are absolutely fab, they're on the market. Basically, put it this way, every walk on the road, something I scream, say, I'm available. Yeah? And the children, the only thing available for the children is starvation and hunger and botheration. Yeah? The mother looks smutty. Eh? Yes? And I can understand why that one looks smutty. Yeah? Nothing's wrong. Your life goes on, they're on no shelf. But they put them in some serious problems. Yeah? And every now and then we have to stop and burn a little bit of fire for the fathers, them who, move on right along. Just have two children, but moving right along. Next victim in this whole quest of identifying yourself as a man. Yeah? But we're not going to just burn fire upon you. We'll educate you. We're going to make you know that all of us need to rise. All of us, every single one of us, need to rise up and be counted and work hard together. Yeah? As friends, yes, and relatives, right? As brethren and sistren, all of us are going to have to rise up and try and make sure this generation of children coming up have a Jamaica in which they can live. Yeah? When we dedicate these songs to you, especially on Fridays, on Friday when we reflect very seriously on youth issues, the entire Friday, yeah, is just dedicated to youth. Any issue at all they want to discuss, right? They run things inside it, they take it over on a Friday so that they can let you understand how they feel. From last week, we've been looking at a matter, this matter of marriage. And today, marriage, relationships, profession, all of these things. And we've been trying to slice the biology versus the social life. And we had quite some interesting, heated discussions in here last week. We ran out of time, and so this week we're going to pick up back on that at 1:05. Alright? So, we're going to come back to it between now and 1:05 and 1 o'clock, and the news going to take you through, as I always promise, what's happening in the news, because as I can tell you, there are many persons who have texted me and says, Herbs, me read the news and I'm not telling no lie, boss, but me never understand what they say. Yeah? A lot of people. And so my warm section is dedicated to the people of Jamaica. I always promise you that I will not put my own Herbert Samuel Gayle spin on it. I'll always tell you what it is implying. I'll tell you the possibilities of what the news is implying. Yeah? But a lot of persons have said to me, boy, Herbs, thank God for the warm section of your program, because I tell you the truth, I can't read, but me never understand what they must say, because them have certain words in it, Herbs, but me don't understand. Me have seed pan news and still can't understand what I say. Right? A man said to me the other day, say, boy, Herbs, if you never even explain a certain thing to me the other day, but then I go waste my money. Yeah? So we have our warm section in which we try and educate you, and in which you can also participate and tell me that, boy, me did have it wrong, or boy, Herbs, me think you have it wrong. Because guess what? At the end of the day, despite the fact that I grew up reading one book per day, yeah, I can't tell them, I'm not ashamed. Right? I spent over 15 years of my life being a complete nerd. I read one book per day. One book per day. The other day I saw my daughter start it, and I tell her, no, I'm not encouraging that. Yeah? No, one book per day thing. I've already done it. I know what it's like. You have no life but to read one book per day. I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you, man. I remember when I was 12 years old and I went to do the readathon, national readathon competition. And when I entered, the lady said, "You're 2 weeks late." I said, "No problem." I still come second. 2 weeks late. It's 1 month. Right? I have 2 weeks late. We only have 2 weeks. I'm going to read off all the book them say away. One per day. Don't care the book big. When the light gone. When the light gone. Me and my candle. My flashlight. Me still a work it. One per day. Yeah? So I tell you, despite all of that, I still don't know everything. Yeah? And I still stand corrected. Whenever I make an error, I expect everybody in love text me or call me and say, "Herbs, a big error that's still, we love you, but a big error that's still." Don't make it happen again. Okay, take a break, people. We soon come back.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
Dreaming about your own home or car? Wake up, be part of the St. Catherine Cooperative Credit Union Double Dream promotion. Now till December 31. Get a maximum $25 million for your home at 10.99%. Own your own car with interest rates as low as 12.99%. Get out of your dreams and into your own home or car with a loan from St. Catherine Cooperative Credit Union. Call 984-2324 or visit any FCCU branch today. St. Catherine Cooperative Credit Union, making sure your future is secure. Conditions apply.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Tune in this and every Monday between 9 and 11 p.m. for a fresh perspective on people, events, and social trends that shape our community and our lives in Talking Point. That's Talking Point, this and every Monday between 9 and 11 p.m. right here on News Talk 93 FM.
When the roll is called out, I'll be standing taller to face the darkest and the hardest of times.
Fun Factory!
Mandeville! News Talk 93 FM will be coming your way. It's a journey that is taking us across the 14 parishes. Next stop, Promotional Town Center Plaza this Friday, May 4, 2012, 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Join the electrifying, ever-entertaining Wesley Berger on the Fun Factory as we broadcast live, bringing to you pure excitement and fun. This broadcast comes to you courtesy of Value Drug Pharmacy. Your health is our priority. KBK Kids Clothing, shop number 16, Bromelia Town Center Plaza. Lois Fashion and Accessories, styling the nation. So remember, Bromelia Town Center, Mandeville. Join Wesley Berger on the Fun Factory, Friday, May 4, 2012, 2:30 to 5 p.m. Fun and giveaways galore.
I know, but it's a Fun Factory.
The Fun Factory. Fun Factory. News Talk 93 FM. Come for the fun.
This is News Talk 93 FM, broadcasting from the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. All right, so let me just introduce until the full panel is here. We expect one more person, but of course, my co-host is here with me on a Friday. Hi,
everybody.
Good afternoon. Come here.
Good afternoon.
Okay. You good?
Yes.
All right. Good.
For now.
Somebody says to me, I don't like. Unlike most Jamaicans who ask, "Are you okay?" You ask if you're good, and half the time that thing bothers me, because I can't tell which angle you're slanting that thing. It just goes straight to the middle. You're good, which is my bad habit. I always say to people, "You're good." I remember once said to somebody, the person says, "Actually, I'm not. I've never been good."
Actually, I remember.
But I'm careful.
When someone asked me that, you good? So I was explaining that actually, no, I wouldn't say that because of, and the person said, I was just being polite, you never had to.
Just asking if you're okay. Right, but it's I find that if I say it elsewhere, I think what a fascinating thing about Jamaicans is that our greetings often include more than greetings. Now in Europe, especially in England, if I say to somebody, "How is the day?" right, they just tell me, "Same old bad weather, but I'm okay," and it finishes. If I say something like that to "How is your day?" to a good friend, and to a female friend, the Jamaican men are in a different group. They'll just say, "Yeah, man, everything Chris." Even when they're dying, everything Chris, man. So, you see him with a rope around his neck. He's standing up on the ledge. And he says, "Well, I'm John, you alright?" "Yeah, man, I'm a good man." That's a Jamaican, man. Them ever alright. Jamaican female, and they say, "You good?" You could have actually opened the avenue, right, to walk back down to the bank to draw money to give her. And I'm not offending anybody. I'm telling you, a lot of my friends have had this experience.
That's mean.
It's not mean. It's the truth. It's the truth. I have a lot of friends who've said to me they've seen their very close girlfriends and they say, "How are things?" And he say, "Hers." That was a great question. Next time I say, "Hey, how you doing?" I go on past. I'm not offended. The idea is not to offend anybody. There are people who will be offended for everything, but forget that. You just literally say, "How are you doing?"
Maybe to be on the safe side, just say hi.
Yes. But it's true, but a lot of foreigners have come here and learned the same thing. You say to somebody, "How are you doing?" and they come and they sit you down. And they tell you, "Well, I haven't eaten from last week." You get a list of all the bad things that are happening. And then your conscience hurts and you say, "All right, there are 15 bad things. Let me see if I can help with one." Right? But a lot of Jamaicans have survived that way. Because our social capital is different. We share our problems. We don't battle in our problems like a lot of my European friends.
And that's why,
you see them
even though
taking
we have
depressants.
Suicides and all,
Yeah,
oh no.
We throw our problems on other people.
But it's not really comparable with, say, developed
we're not
countries.
as individualistic as other persons, right? So I know there are some persons, anytime you open your mouth and say women, this is a thing about, and you can hear the bubbling in their system coming up, but you need to listen sometimes. But it's true. And there is a certain health to it, yes? It's maybe a transference. Because I'm telling you, I have some female friends that right now, I have learned the lesson not to ask them if they're okay. No, seriously.
I think it makes sense that you don't have, a lot of developed countries know, having a shrink is the in thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No, in Jamaica, we are each other's shrink. We are each other's shrink. I'm telling you. It's something I think some of the women have turned up a little bit too much, and it's something the men need to turn on. Right? Jamaican men don't talk their problems. Right? I notice a lot of my male friends, they have to go to a rum bar.
You know what's interesting?
Did you know that I'm convinced that half of the bartenders have a training in psychology. They haven't told anybody which university, but I think they have professional training. Because you'll go to a pub, huh? Oh, it's Jerry and Neville University. But seriously, they go to these pubs and they just pour their heart out. You know, I don't know. The word bartender just makes so much sense because they have to be tender. Because if the bartender is not like that, them call her a bar tough. They actually use the word bar tough. No, me not go to the bar because the girl is a bar tough. And you would think that the girl is ugly or something like that, or she's not. Her face is not symmetric. Let me make that a little bit more appropriate. But that's not the problem. No, she's very good looking, but she don't chat people business. And men, Jamaican men love chat people business, providing there is a frame around it and it don't sound sissish. Yeah. And they can divide the line like I'm learning something from this. Once they can create a rationale, they'll chat to business. Don't get tricked. Don't get conned. They want to chat your business, but they want to chat your business within a masculine frame. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, what I find fascinating, and I actually like that about our culture.
Mm-hmm.
You go into a space, it's just strangers. They don't know each other.
Yes.
And by the end of the day, everybody knows everybody's business. As in, you could actually, if someone comes to you and say, describe Herbert Gayle for me, you could just have someone there. I mean, I remember taking a bus from downtown to Ochi, and the bus was going to Montego Bay though, and I mean, I was shocked. I mean, by the time I came off the bus, I knew I wasn't speaking, right? I was just observing. But I knew so much about some of the persons there.
Yeah.
And they did not know each other.
It's a part of our culture. It's a part of our culture. I've been on buses. It's one of the reasons I don't like buses. And
it even happens on planes.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth about me and buses. No, but my plane story is long. That are 10 programs. But I don't like buses. Because sometimes you're tired and you honestly, there's something about my face that says, pour it out, he will listen. Right? And from I was a child, I remember the first time I just came to Kingston alone, sit on the bus, I go to Papine. And by the time I reach a Papine, me just empty. You ever empty out to feel your skin, see if anything, if muscle leave on the skin?
If you ever take one of the buses going to Montego Bay.
Yes. Woman said, you just have a nice face. Like someone we can't talk to. From yesterday now. From yesterday I should start. Right? Hold on. This was my first time, This was my first time. I moved to Kingston to come to UWI, coming from Montego Bay. Right? Taking the bus back to Halfway Tree now. Another lady comes to me beside me. I start looking at the corner now because me really tired. We just come and find out that I'm going to work at Augustone Primary, right? That I'm registered. Same day now. Me tired. So I look to the corner now. Lady said, so why I look to the corner, so? Ugly or ugly? So I look around. But you're not ugly. So why you don't talk to me? And the discussion started. By the time I reached the Halfway Tree, we know she have 3 children. We know how much earned per week. We know. The following day, I tried to get that bus to whatever. Of course, about talk about going like pussy and the rough and tumble. This was in the 90s, 89, 90. 1989. So we're trying to get onto a bus and somebody said, oh gosh, you come from country down. Alright, let me rough up them a few, make me old dog. I'll get you all. I tell you how the Jamaican space is. So I get onto the bus now, right? Right? As soon as I get onto the bus now, the brethren say, oh, it's my cousin here. Let me get up and give her a seat. And she come and sit down. Right? No man, you strong man, because you don't like you manage well. And she sit down. And so,
honestly, whenever I take a bus, it always shocks me at the high levels of violence that we have in the society, because these people, they seem so caring. I mean, how they treat women and children on the buses, you don't understand
how they same and turn on and
these people
and kill each other. Yeah. But for real though, it's just greetings in Jamaica, and there are persons who've come here who don't understand it. Right? In London, there's what is called is a kind of oxymoron. Right? When you go onto a train, everybody fits on a train like a sardine, but there's no intimacy. It's close sterility. So you're close, but each person's your front is turned this way, and back to back you face each other. You know that little poem? So each person's, and there's no intimate space. We don't have that in Jamaica, You go on the bus, people just come. Right up behind you. Is a female, you know? My youth, why you look uncomfortable? You switch? And she hang on to par you. Right? And you can't move.
You ever see people sleeping on strangers?
Yes.
That is the one I don't understand. You are on public transportation. You decide to fall asleep and put your head on a complete stranger.
Yes. I've been on plane, a woman just drop the pillow and put the head in my lap and gone. Sorry, here. Some drink me now, drink no water for you do. It's only water part that says illegal to be praised news time. Hey, welcome back, everyone. So we're having a laugh here about you know, the whole matter of how we are as Jamaicans, and just simply the matter of greetings. Right? Still have a few stuff to go through as our team filing. Yeah. Just checking a few of the texts. It says, "Yes, me have a Jamaican mechanic." This is from outside of Jamaica. Yes, me have a Jamaican mechanic, and Lord, him can't chat people business. But that's how I get the 411, meaning the 411. Yes, 411, 411. All right, meaning people's business.
Yeah. 411, you're in the know.
Yes, it's true. Here in the States, if you greet someone, "How are you?" they just say fine. When I first moved here, I had to learn that they aren't really interested in your business. So don't tell them. People start with, "Are you okay?" You're rather strange. Yeah, because in England, they're permitted to have one sentence. The culture permits you to have one sentence after the greetings. You know, the weather is bad. After you've said the weather is bad, please do not tell people that your life is also bad. The weather is already bad. So that's it, you know. But seriously though, I have actually seen people greet each other, and I go into the bank, come out, and they are still greeting each other.
I mean,
they haven't moved.
The first time that I traveled, I was in shock. As in, not going, you know, but when you're coming back, when you board the flight to come back to Jamaica,
right?
Like the tourists looking around, they're obviously in shock. I mean, the talking on the plane.
Yes.
You wondering, huh?
Yeah.
And then what I found interesting was, well, after the plane landed, you know, it's still on the runway, still running, but it just landed. From it's going down, people are removing their seatbelts.
Yes, and opening their phone.
And I mean, the captain is, you know, while the captain is saying keep your seatbelts on, wait until the plane has stopped and the seatbelt light come off. There are people taking off their seatbelt and proceeding to stand up.
Yes.
To go take out their bags.
I've had cases where an American airline and other foreign airlines, where the steward is adamant, especially if it's a male, adamant, right? That look, we're not going to move until everybody comes off their phone, all right, whatever and so forth. And the last case was a group of DJs coming home. Right, I'm not troubling dancehall people. I love you people to bits, but I had to actually get up and go intervene. Good thing I know a couple of them personally. I said, Bridget, me actually need to go home still, you know. Because the man depends. My youth, we there playing hold up long, and we there. Yeah, we soon come still. We there. Yeah, we there, man. Yeah, man, we there, man. We there. I'll try boom bang. You see me I say. But the brethren them hold up the play long, but them a check for some mechanical problem, and them explain the problem. They play. Listen, this is after everybody sit down, you know, for half an hour waiting, and the pilot, the captain finally says, you know, thanks goodness we are now ready to go. Him alone explain upset, you know, how the plane no move and a half an hour are we late and all kind of stuff. Yeah, but it was a good show still. The show was good, and my God, John, him not done, right? And the steward is there sitting down and getting very upset, getting very flushed in the face. So I got to say, my youth, them ready still, you know. You know, so John was still, me never notice. Because, and it's the truth. It's not that he's being rude or anything, but the Jamaicans get soaked up in the discussion, you understand? Till they never realize that the player ready for move.
It's just a culture we have that we kind of break rules. You always find a way to bend the rules because they clearly explain even before that process that, listen, once you see the seatbelt, like, come on, that means you're supposed to have on your seatbelt. You're not supposed to have on your phone.
Right, but I'm saying to you that it's not just a matter of breaking rules. It's not that we are disorderly. It's just that when we get into a discussion, it's soak. Yeah, it's not surreptitious. It's not aimless. It's not flippant. We're in the heart
but
of it.
But I also think that the disorderly thing is a part of it.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, it is. It is. But I'm saying to you, it's not as simple as that. It's a matter that sometimes Jamaicans get into a discussion, right? And I've seen people come in a line to look at job, I'm telling you. And they start up a discussion with their friend, and the people come in and take in 10 persons. And them still start their talk. And they come in and take in a second 10 persons. The job they come to look, you know. I won't even say where. And they stand up outside. And it's when the third 10 persons are taken, right? The person realize that, look, hold on. Hey, guess what? Me talk to you. Yeah? And then the people come back and say, we're going to take lunch now. And they have to sit down there and wait till the people there come back. And yeah, because they were in a discussion. Oh boy. We're going to open the lines, people. We're going to open the lines. We're going to open the lines very soon. But I'm going to take you through a little bit of what is happening. Right? We're going to take you through a little bit of what is happening very quickly. Right? And we're going to take you through a little bit of what is happening here in the news, and then we're going to get going, all right? So it says here that Cornwall Biggerford speaks of his gunfight with notorious gangster Nathaniel Natty Morgan at the Riverton City dump in 1991. That's an interesting bit that we're going to look at. And somebody was saying, Herbs, you need to let some of the old police know that we're setting the country on a new path. We're trying to set the country on a new path. We need to have some of the older police talk a little bit about their experience in the past with some of these notorious gunmen, right? And then I looked at this. I don't know if this is the reason why the person said it to me yesterday, right? But I look at the front now and I see this thing with Bigger Ford, as we call him in Jamaica, right? And Natty Morgan. But one interesting bit here is to hear Bruce Golding surpassing, bypassing, stepping over, surmounting, the old partisan politics and say, Omar, I support what you're doing. That I found interesting. There's some other little stuff I found interesting here. Right on the front, father, son among 4 murdered in Hanover. Right? And I look at those rural parishes now. Rural parishes, you sometimes you ask, where's the rural area in Jamaica anymore? Yeah? Because we're having Hanover. I mean, and I'm not being bad to Westmorlandites because it's my parish. If it had said Westmoreland, it would not be a shocker, because we've had a history and everybody know, right? 1930s riots, name it, Westmoreland. We know about Machete and all kinds of stuff. But when I saw Hanover, not that Hanover hasn't had these problems, but it's very sparse, Hanover, like wow, Yeah, but boy, so it goes. 3 veteran journalists were yesterday inducted in the Press Association of Jamaica's inaugural Hall of Fame, which was launched at the Court Lee Hotel in St. Andrew in celebration of World Press Freedom Day. Alright, I want to big up these people. Right, the 3 are the late Hugh Crosskill, Theodore Seeley, and Len, Nemard. Yeah, alright, and I just thought, we should just simply big up these people. Alright, Herman Lamont is Jamaica's new Consul General to New York. Okay, and there's been a number of texts in the program since this week asking why we have to change all these ambassadors and all of these things. And I thought I should make a quick note that these kinds of positions, Jamaicans, they are political appointments. Okay? And usually they get changed. It's not bad JLP bad or bad PMP bad, but there are certain jobs